Alrighty, hello everyone, this is Halloween Hunter here, and today we have yet again another Spirit Halloween 2024 sneak peek to go ahead and unravel for you guys today. Now earlier this week, Spirit Halloween put out this poster promoting their Carnevil theme, as well as a bunch of new prop names for new props coming out this year, and now it seems Spirit Halloween is making a follow-up to that by going ahead and releasing a big teaser where there's definitely a lot of props in here. And I must say, this teaser feels a lot like the Halfway to Halloween teaser, except this time more prop-centric. Because the original Halfway to Halloween teaser felt more like a teaser for the overall theme and like the theme pieces, but not really particular to any real animatronic. It kind of just was more scenery stuff. This seems to be a mix of both, mostly focused towards animatronics, however. So definitely a good thing here. The teaser feels very similar to that teaser, just this time more prop-centric, which I do appreciate. So let's go ahead now and finally decipher everything in this teaser. Now, at first glance, watching this, you're going to see a bunch of different shots that don't really matter, like the LCDI, DJI skeleton thing. That's just more like a cool scenery prop. But the rest of it kind of does hint towards something or show something. The first actual shot I got from this teaser was the Ringmaster. So we know this year there's going to be a prop called the Ringmaster, and in this shot or this scene you can see some guy in a suit, a red suit with some gold trimming, a glove, and he's holding a staff with a skull on it. Now this, of course, I think is the Ringmaster, since the Ringmasters typically wear more fancy suits and have a cane. And also when this part of the teaser shows, in the background you can hear a faint phrase that says, "Welcome to the Carnevil," and I can only assume that's probably the Ringmaster saying that, assuming that, of course, this is Ringmaster, because Ringmasters go ahead and introduce the show, so it makes sense for it's going to be Ringmaster, which I think will be really awesome. And so far, he seems pretty interesting. Can't really say a lot about him so far. The next real shot I got from this was this background with a ball and the circus stripe colors in the background. And then you can see on top of this like star golden ball, some little claws and fur on it. I can only assume, according to the prop list, that this is Barnaby the bear. And I assumed in that video that he would probably be a circus bear, so a bear doing some sort of act. And that definitely seems to be the case here. It seems Barnaby the bear himself, is actually on this circus ball. And judging by this like small shot, it seems the ball actually moves. So this one has definitely piqued my interest a lot more, especially seeing the fact that the ball at least moves a little bit. So I think that is really appealing to me. I definitely want to see more of this one. And the next shot, I'll go ahead and see circus tents in the background and the lollipop. This lollipop was first seen in the Halfway to Halloween teaser, but now we finally can see it's actually part of a prop, and this seems to be another big clown. You can see his mouth, his very bloody mouth, his like black and I think like a yellowish orange color scheme with some red puffballs on him. Judging by the prop names, I think this one has got to be Nibbles the Clown, considering this fits the name the best for this prop, and the other props seem to be taken by from what else we see in this teaser. So I'm pretty sure this is Nibbles the Clown, and so far he looks really good. I like his suit a lot. I like the lollipop. I like how there's like a bite mark in it. The colors look really good, and his face overall has a really creepy look. So definitely one I'm very hot to see. Definitely looks really good just from this one shot. Speaking of awesome shots, we see here a shot of Michael Myers. You can tell by the jumpsuit, the hands, and the knife. This is definitely Michael Myers, and I know a lot of people are definitely mixed so far just because the kind of overall stance seems to be similar to the modern Jimmy ones, which definitely aren't good. However, I'm still going to hold out hope, considering Spirit Halloween has mostly good modern horror animatronics. I would hope that Michael Myers finally gets a proper modern take on an animatronic. So this definitely looks good, I think, so far. The knife is pretty bloody, the jumpsuit looks really good, and the jumpsuit has a bunch of blood on it, which looks really good. So I'm definitely really happy to see more Michael Myers, considering I love Michael Myers, and I definitely am excited to see a new prop of him. So definitely a prop I'm going to be keeping my eyes on for sure. And speaking of clowns, this seems to be Cotton Candy Dan, judging by the fact that this guy has a cotton candy bowl around him, and he actually has some sort of stick in there, and you kind of see it pop up a little bit. You can't really see for sure what's inside of the cotton candy ball. It could be a head, it could be some sort of like circus thing, not really sure. And you can kind of tell in this, he's got really big clown shoes and some red pants. I'm assuming these are Giggles the clown shoes. They look very similar to that mold. I could be wrong though, but they look really big for that, so maybe this is a techie clown. Very interesting there for sure. Next is not really a shot that I find super intriguing, but still kind of a neat shot. We have right here seems to be a tombstone with a creature behind it. I'm only assuming this is going to be Greystone Ghoul, judging of course for the fact it has a gravestone and there's a ghoul behind it. So pretty like basic shot, but I mean, hey, if you're excited for a Gravestone Ghoul, this is definitely going to be a shot you like. Next we have is a shot that's kind of more of a scenery shot. It's a bunch of like radioactive bins, and you can see some like toxic fog coming out of it, and a rat. I assume this is for the giant death ray, considering that seems to be some sort of sci-fi, maybe radioactive alien or creature guy. We'll kind of see more of his sneak peek area, even though we don't really see him in this sneak peek. That's at least kind of cool still. Next we have is a shot of the Monty poster, like we saw in the Happy Day Halloween teaser. Again, I kind of assume this is definitely just some sort of like ISC theme piece, not really anything particular to any props. I mean, Monty wasn't on any of the prop list, and I don't think they would bring him back for this. I think this is just kind of a way to reference him without bringing him back. Next we have is a shot of two big clown shoes and some pretty long clown legs. This is definitely a creepy Italian clown. You can pretty obviously tell by his clothing, his red shoes, and the sneak peek background seems to be reminiscent of his 2018 sneak peek background. I'm not sure if it's just reused for this or they actually went ahead and like recreated it in a way. I guess time will tell with this one if it is reused footage, but overall, a pretty cool little sneak peek for a creepy Italian clown. If you're excited for Grimsley, once again confirmed to come back. Next we have is a shot of some corn stalks and some hay, and you can kind of see in between the corn stalks what seems to be, according to the prop list, Mac straw. You can kind of see a scarecrow. It seems like it's hovering over maybe like a scythe or a rake, and you can like vaguely see like a pumpkin scarecrow face, some pretty like generic like gray and black clothing. Definitely some sort of like scarecrow for sure. Can't really see a lot about him, but you can tell it is definitely going to be Max Straw from this year. Next we have is kind of like a funny shot almost. We have this like carnival duck game, and you can see kind of pinned up as a prize the Michael Myers and Ghostface plushies. Kind of funny there. This makes sense considering we are both getting a Michael Myers and a Ghostface prop this year. Kind of more of like a scenery tease, but hey, that's kind of cool. At least we're seeing more teases with Michael Myers and Ghostface. Pretty cool stuff there. Next we have is a shot of someone holding a skull with kind of like this like flamey background. Back to the prop names, I think this might be the cremator, considering cremating, of course, maybe cremating like skulls and having their ashes with them. This definitely seems to be at least maybe that prop. I could be wrong, but definitely seems to be hinting towards the cremator prop. Next we have is a really awesome shot we can definitely see here is the Emily animatronic from Corpse Bride. I talked about in my last video how we are getting Corpse Bride animatronics. This seems to be the scene for that. You can tell it is Emily by her blue hair, her dress, and her roses. And then the following shot actually shows Victor, also from Corpse Bride. You can see his suit and him holding the ring that brings back the Corpse Bride. Very cool shot, and again, really awesome to go ahead and see Corpse Bride at Spirit Halloween. Definitely not something I was expecting for Spirit this year, but hey, I'm really a big fan of it so far. Next we have is a shot that says Art was here, obviously hinting towards Art the Clown from Terrifier. This was already confirmed with the last prop list. There's going to be Art the Clown prop, but this is actually one of two shots I went ahead and actually saturated, because in this shot you kind of just see text, but in a faint flash that I went ahead and like darkened a bit, you can definitely see here Art the Clown. You can see his suit, his face, little top hat, and his eyes. I think his eyes are wearing the glasses. It could also be the fact that it was saturated, so the eyes like ended up turning this black hollow color. But it seems to be Art the Clown right here. Obviously, you can see his teeth too. I cannot wait to see more of Art. Looks to be a pretty cool prop. Next we have is this darts game. In the background, you can see a Fright in the Box poster. The main point of this dart shot isn't just to be a cool scenery shot, but with a flash right after it, we can see a face of a clown. I assume, considering we saw Nibbles the clown's face, I think this might be Cotton Candy Dan. It could be maybe a different prop just with the clown face. I'm not really sure just yet. And then in another like faint shot that I had to go ahead and saturate, you can barely see it, but when I saturate the image, you can see a better shot of Creepy Towering Clown's face on here. It's kind of hard to tell, but I can just kind of tell this is Grimsley's face. You can see his overall cool face structure, his hair, his neck collar. It's definitely Grimsley here. It kind of looks like a shot out of like one of his old promos, so kind of cool there. Confirmation for Creepy Towering Clown. And then the next shot just kind of shows the overall Carnevil tent. You can kind of see on the sides the Monty poster. I think that's a Dagger Mike poster. Henry Hustle. There's actually a poster in the middle of all this of a prop that I don't think we've seen before. The unique posture and coloring of this prop seems to be maybe like an on and only prop, or maybe one of the other in-store props this year that we just haven't really seen. But this poster seems to be a prop that we haven't seen yet. I cannot tell what this could be. It looks new, so I'm going to assume this is a new prop, but I guess we'll have to go ahead and wait and see. With that being said, that finally wraps up my breakdown of the Spirit Halloween 2024 Welcome to the Carnevil teaser. I hope this video went ahead and break down everything from the teaser. And if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I definitely have a lot more cool Halloween videos coming out very soon. And I will cover everything from Spirit they released so far. So definitely subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in the next Halloween video.